Just taking a moment just to ready in your space. If you're sat seated with your spine upright, just take a breath and just bring the top of the crown, just kind of pull it away from the hips. Just really straighten up, just give some space between each vertebrae within the back. And similarly, if you're lying on the floor, just place the hands, push the hands down into the earth and just expand. Just envisage that you're just pushing the top of your head away from the hips. Big breath in. Exhaling here, and in both spaces, wherever you find yourself today, just envisage that just lengthening the spine and pushing the crown just begins to break an invisible seal right at the crown chakra. A sort of a sense of taking off the cling film, of piercing a placenta, piercing a layer. And with that, just allowing the breath just to deepen, just allowing the self just to settle and be. And starting to sense, to feel an energetic force pulsing back towards the entirety of your body, dancing across the body, across the being. And recognizing that this is not a light outside of the self, that this energy starts within and has been cast out into the universe, out into the field. And with every inhalation now, you loop that energy back in towards your body, in towards your being. And just with awareness, just with attention, I invite you just to bring that energy, that force, that vibration down towards the tips of the toes, filling and fulfilling. Taking that energy right down into the feet and filling that energy all the way up into the hips, into the quad. Now the legs energetically hold a lot of our karmic past, our ancestral roots and lineage. So as that energy fills these spaces, these powerful connectors to Mother Earth, what starts to rise and pull away and fall away is any old clinging of the past from fear, from our ancestors, and from the ancient parts of ourselves. And you begin to feel weighted in the legs, in the feet, in the hips, but not afraid, not fearful of this energy. Feel safe to be still, to be held. And at the belly, we start to sense, to feel that innate fire of self. And with every breath, that fire dances up towards the heart. And it awakens and it ignites the seed of change, of all that you have cocooned, of all that you have nested deep, deep within your body, your being, within your heart, those wishes, those desires for your highest good. And with every breath, we allow those wishes, those dreams, that vibration to shine out from the body, to dance out from the body powerfully like fireworks. Sending that signal, that light up into the universe, into your field. And every breath here becomes a celebration of all that you have done, of all that you have achieved, of all that you have allowed, of all that you have given over. Even if knowingly or unknowingly. Allow yourself to be in celebration of all that you are. Beautiful. And then coming back into the heart. Just starting to feel some old sensations of fear, of shame, of regret, of disappointment. Because as the heart opens, that which holds it back comes to the surface. And let that energy unite like the body of a snake. And let it begin to coil from your heart out into the ether, into the universe, and watch it dissipate. Watch as it touches the field, the universe. Watch as it simply disintegrates. And watch how source, how that ultimate energy, that ultimate source power, lovingly now reaches back towards your heart. A sense of togetherness, of you, of source, of Mother Earth. As with your mind and with your energy you reach towards your field, your vortex of complete power, and you light it up. And you remember all the times that you've lit this field up, but perhaps it only turned on part way. Perhaps you felt disappointed that it didn't quite go all the way, but now instead of turning away with old memories in mind, you let the whole thing light up as if it were on fire, but not destructive, not destroyed. It's a fire of boundaries, of power, of worth, a fire that warms you first before all others. It's a light that says, I'm here, but this is the vibration I'm ready for. And feel at your heart the energy of the souls, the energy of the people, the places, the opportunity that you are from the heart, not the mind, ready for. And let that fill your heart center, front and back and center. And feel how the legs beneath you, the hips, your core, hold that light. How the fire of self, instead of burning out, allows that energy more fuel, more power to burn, to sustain. And taking an inhale and on a long exhale, just fully letting go of any prehistoric vibrations that held you back and in. Surrender all the more fully, all the more fully. And just spend a moment just appreciating your brilliance. Drop all that energy back into the body. Allow it to gather at the lower dantian, the energy center just beneath the navel. And beginning to visualize your energy drawing into that space in an anti-clockwise vibration, not to turn your energy off, but just to pull it in. Knowing that your flow will always find you. But instead of leaking out, lighting another's fire, from here on in you tend to your own. Give others permission to do the same. Affirming here at heart and mind that you are totally safe, totally protected. Scan the body with the breath, long breath in from the tips of the toes, all the way up the body, exhaling out through the crown. Inhaling from the crown into the heart, exhaling, letting any residual anxiety or patterns, habits just ground down into the earth. And then when you're ready, and only when you're ready, very gently opening.